Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Zero MMR Podcast. It's still a great name. I'm your host, EX0. With me are my guests and co-hosts. Let's start off with Mr. Praetorian himself. How you doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Next, we have a buddy of mine, Trap. How you doing?
Good, I'm good.
Great to hear, and of course our
Good.
resident, our resident pro player, as it were. AC, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, how's everybody's Dota been recently? Yeah, having fun? Frostivus doing good for you? No.
I guess I'll lead it here from. I played a bunch of games with it. Not too impressed with it. I mean, I won one of them, which I was pretty happy with, but like some of the games and stuff that they've added into it, they're very gimmicky. I want to say very arcadey, but like not. Not the standard that I would expect from something that's released by Valve, you know. Like I expect something super high caliber, like Wraith 9 and stuff like that. That's been released previously. So I was a bit disappointed, but I still played through it. That's that's kind of my opinion of it.
It's a lot like Ether Party.
I'm pretty sure it's literally just Uther Party.
It's just optimized on my body.
And it's unfair. Like, you know how one of them is an Invoker?
Oh
like,
god.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I play Invoker!
I immediately
I died after like the third round.
I immediately lost on that. Holy shit. I am terrible.
I'm sorry. I had great fun on that one.
Of course you did. I'm pretty
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the event, obviously the event came out, the consensus on Reddit
It's unfair.
and like
you know
a
how
lot
one them
of
is
like
Invoker?
people I've been talking to
Oh
is
my
that
god.
it's not
I
a
play
good
Invoker.
event, as it
I
were,
died.
especially for like
I immediately lost on
the event that has an event has been released by Valve
sorry.
in Dota for like
I
what
had
feels
great
like
fun on that one.
ages at this point. It's like it feels like it's been like a year or two since
yeah, I mean,
we got the last event, and especially since this was kind of crowdsourced, you'd think it'd have done better. You think there would have been a better mode that they could have picked from.
especially for like
It's just it seems like bog standard stuff from the arcade.
what feels like
Manny,
Yeah.
I mean, what are your kind of thoughts on it? I mean, we got a bit of AC's and Richard's opinion,
especially since this was kind of
Praetorian's opinion, but
crowdsourced.
what are yours?
Think it'd be a
Have you ever played Omnipatty?
you think it would there would have
Like,
been
Man, we're going back to Warcraft 1, or Warcraft 3, I should say.
Yeah.
Dota 1, Uther Party, bro.
it's Youth Party, Omnipatty, whatever. It's. I mean, I find it fun. Like, I play a lot of arcade games all the time, but it's just Omnipatty. I don't think it's like next to Siltbreaker. It's nothing, but it's still fun, I guess. I wouldn't play it all the time though. It's a bit boring after a while.
Man, we're going back to
Yeah, I think
Warcraft
that's the
1,
thing about it,
or
like, it's fun.
Warcraft 3, I should
Maybe
say.
like
Dota
one or
1,
two times.
Uther
And if you
Party.
have a bunch of your friends,
It's Youth Party,
then after that, it's
Omnipatty,
just like
whatever.
whatever.
It's.
Well,
I mean,
that's
I find
ki-
it
that's
fun.
kind of that's
Playing
kind of
other
like
arcade
the
games
problem,
all the
right?
time.
Because anything
It's
is
just
fun with your
Omnipatty. I
friends.
don't think it's like-
Which thing? Like
next to
like watching
Siltbreaker.
bad movies is fun with your friends, but once
It's fun,
if you
I
watch a
guess.
bad movie yourself, it's
I
just
wouldn't play it all
a
the
fucking
time,
bad movie.
It's a bit boring after a while.
It's or like stuff like that.
Yeah,
It,
that's the thing about
it's
it, like,
cause it's fun to.
maybe, like, one or two
It's
times.
your
And if you
relationship
have
with
a
your
bunch of
friends
your
that make the
then
game
after
itself
that,
fun.
it's just like whatever.
Well,
What
and
guys think is the
that's kind of
best
like
minigame
the
out of
problem,
out of
right?
curiosity,
Because
and in the
anything
game,
is fun with your friends.
which is like the funnest.
Like
Best
watching bad
minigame.
movies
Like
is
it
fun with
currently,
your
like
friends,
in
but
the arcade or in
watch
the
a bad
Frostivus?
movie yourself,
Within
it's
the
just- well,
Frostivus
in the
game.
Frostivus event, I think. Yeah. It's-
Callan
like, stuff
Sucker,
like that,
or the
It's
Zeus
fun
maze,
to-
you know, the
You
lightning
know-
bolt.
Oh, the Zeus maze? Yeah, I reckon that
Yeah.
that one's alright. But
That
that one I
one's
just kept landing
fun.
mines.
And
Everyone just kept respawning at Destiny games out of their
Yeah.
curiosity. And in the
I think I found the Invoker one pretty fun, but I understand it's pretty hard. The Spirit Breaker one was stupid.
Okay,
That was,
which because there's two Spirit Breaker games.
I nearly
Which one are
smashed
you
my
talking
teeth.
about?
the button masher
The race
one.
one, the racing one.
Yeah, the race one. I think I
That's
nearly
really
actually
impressed that
broke
one.
my keyboard.
know-
Yeah,
All the Zeus
I
guys?
nearly
Yeah,
broke
I
my
think that
keyboard and my mouse
alright.
just doing it.
But
the
yeah,
first
dude,
time.
dude, I was like halfway. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna mess my keyboard
Yeah.
up." So I kind of just gave
I
up.
think-
I was like watching everyone. I was like, "Go!"
I understand.
Go,
It's pretty
guys!
hard. The Spirit Breaker one was stupid.
Okay,
That was-
which because there's two.
yeah,
Which one are you
like I
talking
said,
about?
Sorry.
the button masher.
The race
one.
one?
Like
The racing
I
one?
said, I
Yeah,
really
the
enjoyed
race
the
one.
Invoker one.
I nearly
The scaling felt really good. In terms of the in terms of it all. So
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Dude, I was
felt
like
pretty good.
halfway, I was like, "Fuck, I'm
But
gonna
I'm not too
mess my
sure
keyboard up."
if
So I kinda
everyone's
just
like,
gave up.
oh,
I was like watching
you
everyone. I was
know,
like, "Go!"
because one or two of them are alright, that makes all of it okay. I kind of feel like it's just like I said, kind of like one of those mediocre arcade games that I could just get anyway. It's not like I said, it's not a Valve event inspired
Yeah.
one. So
Like it's fun,
yeah,
but like next to
felt pretty good.
Siltbreaker,
but
which was
I'm
epic.
not too sure
Like-
if
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, because one or two of them
Yeah,
are alright. That makes
so
it okay.
underwhelming,
kind of feel
underwhelming
like,
event.
it's
I think
just
we can all say
kind of like one of those
If
mediocre
not straight out bad for like most
arcade
people.
games that I could just get.
But
Anyway,
let's
it's not,
let's move on
like I
to
said,
the
it's
what
not
I
a
think is the
Valve
fun
event
part of Frost's
inspired
one.
all the sets
Like
that came
it's
out
fun,
because
but like
I think
next
we got
to
a
Siltbreaker,
total of
which
like
was epic.
18.
Like
Like no, nearly but more than about 20 sets coming out for this winter event, and so some of them are pretty bad, some of them are bland. I think a couple, the rare stuff is generally pretty good. I think there's like one or two of the normal stuff, normal sets that came out really well.
What I think is the fun part.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to grab your guys' thoughts on like
we got a total
all
of
the
like
sets
18.
overall. Obviously,
no,
all with
nearly
a
but
winter
more than about
theme.
20 sets coming out for this winter event, and
Yeah,
I
what do you
think,
guys think?
I think
Woof,
the
some
sets
of
are a
them,
little
some of them
overdone.
are pretty bad. Some of
I
them
think,
are
but
bland.
I don't know, like
I think a couple.
in the
rare stuff
summit,
is
the
generally pretty
pros
good.
were
I
talking
think there's,
a
like,
bit
one or
about it,
two
and they all seemed
of
to
the
really like
normal
the
stuff-
set. They were
normal
saying like,
sets that
"Oh,
came out really
this
well.
is like one of the best treasures, like overall
yeah,
as
I
a
mean, I
treasure
kinda
that
wanna
they've
grab your
seen in a
guys'
long
thoughts
time."
on, like,
But I
all
would
the
disagree.
sets overall.
I think the only one that I
Obviously,
really
all
liked
the
was
winter
the
theme.
owl for the Batrider. He has like an owl.
Yeah,
Oh, that was pretty cool. And I think the only set that I was like, "Oh, this doesn't look overdone," is the Wraith Knight one or the Brood Mother one. All the other ones are like, they look so chunky. They all seem to really like this set. They were saying like, "Oh, this is like kind of like one of the best treasures."
Wait,
like,
Wraith,
overall
Wraith
as a
King
treasure
doesn't look
they've
chunky?
seen in a long time.
He's supposed
But
to
I
look
think
like...
it like suits him. He's like the only one that I like really a frosty king. I don't know, like it matches his hero.
It matches...
Everyone else is like,
Well, you mean it's the
And I
Lich
think
King.
the
It's
only
literally
set that I
Arthur's.
was like, "Oh, this looks pretty overdone." Is the Wraith Knight one or the Brood Mother one?
We wow
All the
now.
other ones are like,
Yeah,
they look so
wow.
chunky.
Okay, might be a little bias coming from me.
Kind of like trying too hard.
But I do
Wraith-
think the
Wraith
DK
King
set
doesn't
is
look
actually
chunky.
Really he's supposed to.
Yeah, I was
think
gonna say
it's
the
fine.
DK set is
Yeah.
Like a,
I
like
think
a
honestly
frosty
that's
king.
probably
I
the
don't know,
best
like,
set out of
it
the
matches
entire
his hero.
chest.
It matches
I kind of
like,
feel
Well,
like
you mean it's the Lich
some
King.
of
It's
them
literally
are
Arthur's.
kind of going back into a bunch of other issues
Yeah,
that they had, where some sets look very similar to other heroes,
Yeah.
even when
Okay,
they're wearing
okay,
sets and stuff.
might be a little bias
It's like
coming
one of the
me,
original reasons why Silencer is
but I do
purple
think
now
the
instead
DK
of red.
set is actually really good.
It was because of DK, and now DK
Yeah, I
I
was
think
gonna
it's
say
just
the
changed to a
DK
very
set.
similar shade of
I think
blue.
honestly that's probably the best
to
set out of
Silencer.
the
And for me
entire
anyway, like I'm
chest.
colorblind.
I kind of feel
So,
like
it's
some of
very
them
similar,
are
and
kind of
I
going
could
back
actually
into a bunch of
understand like
other
walking
issues
into
that
a
they
lane where it's like DK and
some
Silencer, and I would look at
sets
them and be
look
like,
very similar to
which
other
one do I
heroes,
hit now?
even
When
they're
this is
wearing sets.
awkward and stuff. It's like one of the
I saw,
original
like, a
reasons
Reddit
why
post of
Silencer
the
is
DK set,
purple now instead
And
of
it
red.
compared it to Razor.
It was because
Razor,
of DK,
and I
and
was
now
like,
DK.
oh,
Really?
and I couldn't.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I could,
I
yeah,
couldn't see
yeah,
it
yeah,
now.
yeah. Now that you brought it up, now I can
For
see
me
it.
anyway, like
It's-
I'm colorblind.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
look at
no.
it again and think
Like,
about Razor,
it's very
then you'll be
similar,
like,
and I could actually understand
Yeah,
like walking into
I
a
get
lane
that.
where it's like DK and Silencer,
Yeah.
and I would look at them and be
Again,
like,
I think
which
the
one
whole
do I
argument
hit
with
now?
the color scheme coming
This is the
is
awkward.
like reminiscent of. Do you remember
saw, like, a
the
Reddit post of the
Skyrat
DK
set
set,
that came out a
and
while
it
back?
compared it to Razor.
Obviously,
Razor,
it was like,
Yeah,
and I
the
was
weird
like,
one.
oh,
Really?
There were
I
lot-
couldn't- I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah, you know
lie.
what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
Now that you've
kind of
you
reminiscent.
brought it up, now I
It's-
can see all of the talk is
it's-
kind of
Yeah,
reminiscent
if you
of
look
that.
at it
It's
again and
just,
think about Razor, then you'll be like,
it's just funny as all because
Yeah.
Again, all the same arguments are coming up. Where's the
Yeah.
fucking, where's like the colors match up with the workshop commissions and all that.
Reminiscent of. Do you remember?
But you know, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with AC here in that the treasure does seem
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird one.
underwhelming. There's like,
Yeah.
lion.
in my opinion, the best sets are like
It's kind of
Red
reminiscent.
King,
I think
DK,
all of the talk is kind of
and like
reminiscent
Jakiro.
of that. It's
I
just.
think are like the most.
It's just funny
Are
as
the
well
better,
because
is the better stuff out
again
there
all the
on
same
the
arguments.
chest.
What
are
about the
coming up.
owl?
Where's the
How
fucking-
can you not like the owl?
Well, I don't like Batrider in
The
general.
owl!
So.
How can you not like the owl? So cool.
Okay, you know what?
Again,
Unbelievable.
I'm kind of in the same.
You know
boat
what?
With AC here
Beastmaster,
in that
the
treasure
Beastmaster
does
set
seem
looks kind of okay as it is.
There's
It
like
looks,
in
he
my
looks very
opinion, the best
Viking
sets are
as
like
it is.
Red
You put on
King,
you put on that
DK,
set, and he summons
Jakiro,
he summons an owl
I
for the
think
Hawk.
are like the most.
Oh, really?
Are the
Yes, he
better
does.
is the better stuff.
Oh,
out
that's
there
so cool.
on the chest.
And
But
I
the
the
owl.
and
How can
I
you not
forgot
like
what
the
the
owl?
boar is. Well,
but
I
it
don't like
looks- it also
Batrider in
looks-
The
general.
owl!
So.
How can you not like the owl? So cool.
Okay, you know what?
Unbelievable. It could
You
be
know what?
interesting.
Beastmaster. The Beastmaster
Yeah,
set
it's-
looks kind of okay as it is. It looks it's
he
an
looks
it's
very
an okay,
Viking-esque
but
as it is.
by
You
far
put
not
on
the
the-
best.
you put on that
Definitely
set,
not the
and
worst.
he summons an owl for the Hawk.
Yeah, I can see
Yes,
that.
he does.
I can see that.
Oh, that's so cool.
And you
I
mentioned
forgot what the
Summit.
boar is, but it looks. It also.
Of course, that completed this morning. Technically, it could be interesting for some people, I guess.
Yeah, it's.
We want to talk about that quickly.
It's
Yeah,
it's
go
an
ahead, all
okay,
yours.
but by far
Yeah,
not
so,
the best. Definitely not the worst.
AC and I have been following it a bit. I think I basically skipped through
I can
most
see
of it
that. I can
because
see that.
I actually had to slightly
and
readjust
you-
my sleep
you
schedule.
mentioned Summit.
I'm still honestly on EU time.
Of course, that
This is like the
completed,
Australian problem.
this
This
like,
morning, trying to
technically,
So true.
for some people, I
watch
guess.
tournaments.
Worst one set to
We
you.
want to talk
You really
about that,
like it.
but
Yeah, go ahead, all yours.
yeah, that's right. But
Yeah,
Virtus
so,
Pro went off and AC and I have
won,
been following it
up against
a bit.
Fnatic,
I think I
which was a bit of a
basically
surprise
skipped
to me,
through
but,
most of it because
they won 3-1,
which
which
again
slightly
very much a
readjusted my
surprise.
sleep schedule.
It's a bit of a spoiler alert.
honestly,
I know.
on
EU time. AC's probably going to hate me for
This
that
is
one.
like the-
but,
the Australian problem.
A couple of those games were
Trying
pretty good.
to- trying to-
So true.
OG being beaten by Fnatic was
watch
pretty big.
tournaments.
I think,
Worst
and
one
Kingwin
set,
again
yeah.
showing,
Really
but they do have some pretty
Yeah,
decent
that's
form.
right.
But
Well,
Virtus
Pro
Pro for a
went
team
off
that's always
and
been kind of
won,
considered a tier 2 and
against
tier 3
Fnatic,
kind of
which was a bit of a surprise to
EU
me.
team.
They won 3-1,
CIS
which,
team.
again, very much a surprise.
They've actually done really,
It's a
really
bit of a
well.
spoiler alert,
I
I
really
know.
like the way that they've been drafting. Going to hate me for that one.
A lot
of the teams actually that
a
went to
couple
the
of those games
summit
were pretty good.
really performed well.
OG being
Apart
beaten by
from,
Fnatic was
I mean,
big.
Sacred,
I would think,
kind of understandable.
and Kingwin,
It's
again,
a South
showing,
American team with
like,
Jimmy,
they do have
Demon standing in
some
for him,
pretty
and
decent
LGD was
for
a bit of a
what's
weird
the-
one
for a team
because
that's always been
kind
kind
of
of considered
they
a
had their
tier 2,
coach, tier 3 kind of standing in for Victoria, which is actually pretty big because Victoria standing in for them.
actually done
whilst
really,
he
really
is
well.
still their coach,
I really like the way that they've been drafting.
Was
a lot of the teams actually that went to
it
the
really
summit,
felt really disconnected
performed
as opposed
well,
to
apart
Virtus
from,
Pro, where
I mean, Sacred,
Artstar was
kind of
standing in
understandable
for solo.
It's a South American
which,
team with Jimmy, Demon,
in
standing
theory,
for him,
is
and LGD
also
was
a bit of a
weird
game
one
changer,
because,
but
they
really didn't seem
had
to
their
affect them at
coach,
all.
QQQ
but
standing in for
Victoria,
Victoria,
which
a
was
couple of
actually
teams
pretty big
just not
because
performing.
Victoria
I
standing in
it
for
felt
them.
like
whilst he
but
is
also
still
a bunch
their
of teams
coach,
that I felt really
was-
overperformed.
complexity show,
it really
complexity
felt
and
really disconnected,
optic, both
as opposed
showed
to
that they
Virtus
were really
Pro,
strong.
where,
And
Artstar
real
was
excited
standing
Fnatic
in for solo.
which
Yeah,
I
Fnatic
see.
did
What
really
you know,
well,
in
actually.
theory, is
What did you
get
get
from
a bit of a game changer.
were
But
watching?
it really didn't
To
seem
be
to
honest,
affect
I
them
was
at all.
watching and I was trying to listen
but,
to the counters for Morphling and Medusa
yeah,
in
a
my
couple
pubs.
of teams just not
But it
performing.
felt like
I
every time,
it felt like,
because do you know when the
but
pros,
also a bunch
like,
of teams
when
that
Arteezy
I
and
felt
Sumail, like when they're on
really
the couch,
overperformed.
and then they're like, oh,
complexity
how can you counter
complexity
Medusa?
and
They're like, oh,
optic
there's no
both
counter,
showed
you just
that they were
lose,
really
you just lose.
strong.
And then every time
real
one
excited
team
for
uses
Fnatic.
Medusa, they're like, oh, okay, they won, they won.
I see.
And then,
What
you
did
know
you-
how, like right before the draft, they're like, oh,
Yeah,
so
what did you get
which
from
draft do you go for?
the matches
And
you
then they'll
were
be like,
watching?
oh, Fnatic.
To
To be honest, I was watching and I was trying to listen
that's
to
how
the
it feels
counters for
like
Morphling and
in all
Medusa
my
in my
pubs,
pubs,
actually.
actually. But in terms of which team I was rooting for, I was going for
you know when the
Kingwin.
pros,
When the Kingwin
like,
on
on
Arteezy
train.
and Sumail, like when they're on the
I'm
couch.
pretty sure they came first and
And
then
they're
they're
like, oh, how can you counter Medusa? They're like, oh,
I'm
there's
looking
no
it up
counter,
now.
you just
Yes.
lose.
Yeah,
You
they
just
did.
lose.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
every
I
time
was
one
like,
team
oh,
accuses
this
Medusa,
is
like, oh,
sick.
okay, they won, they won.
yeah, I was
And then,
going
you
to
know,
know,
and then,
like, right
but then
before
I
the
haven't
draft,
like
like,
watched
who
which draft do you go
point
for?
when they lose
And
yet.
then they'll be like,
But
oh,
thanks for telling me
Fnatic, 'cause upgrade. They probably want.
Hey, look, it can still be a good journey.
But in terms of which team I was
it's a
rooting
really
for, I was
good
going for
journey.
team
I
like
highly
King
recommend
with
it for
Trade.
those who
I'm pretty
want to
sure
watch
they
some
first
decent
in their group
Dota.
stage.
It's been a while since we've had actually some really decent
Looking
Dota
it
as
up
well.
now. Yes.
Yeah, they felt like
yeah, they did. Yeah, I was
because
like, oh,
what,
these guys are sick.
the Liquid
Yeah, I
Secret
was going
series
through
for
them, and then-
DreamHack.
But then I haven't,
that was
watched
like really
past
good,
the point
but
where they lose yet.
it kind of felt
But thanks for telling me,
a bit
Brain.
underwhelming at times. I felt anyway.
Hey,
because
look,
of the
it could
way
still be
the
a
draft
it could still be a
was
good
skewed,
journey.
But
You
you know that was
It's a
DreamHack.
really good journey. I highly
and
recommend it for.
I guess
for
it's
those
the last bit of
want
Dota.
to watch some decent Dota.
It's been a while
weeks
since
or
we've
so.
had actually.
I mean, we've got some qualifiers
coming up,
but
I don't think
Yeah.
many people really watch the open qualifiers anymore, which is a bit of a shame. I think the Liquid teams actually showed themselves off in those. That was like really good, but it kind of felt
Yeah, I think
a
the
bit
strength of the
underwhelming
summit
at times.
is just having the
I felt
pros
anyway
talking
because
in
of the way that the
couch
draft
about
kind of
the games.
skewered
I
it.
think that's
But
probably one
you
of
know
the
that
strengths.
was DreamHack.
And also, to be honest, something I
and
really love about the summit
I
is
guess it's the
Mafia.
last bit of Dota we've got.
I
for the
never
next,
realized how
what,
interesting
2 weeks or
Mafia
so.
was until
I mean, we've
watched
got
it
some
at the
qualifiers
summit.
coming
It's
up,
actually
but
pretty
I don't
interesting.
think many people
And
really
watching
watch
them
the
all
open
get angry and
qualifiers
stuff,
anymore,
it's
which
awesome.
is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I think some of the best teams
Like,
actually
all
showed
the
themselves
drama.
off in those.
And then when
Yeah.
they start
Yeah.
talking about the previous
Yeah.
games, like, oh, last
Yeah, I
game
think
you were
the
doing
strength of
this.
the
And
summit
then
is just
having
having
the
the
pros talking in the couch about the games. I think that's probably one
Yeah,
of the
that,
strengths.
that's always the really
And
good
also,
part
to be honest,
of it all.
something I really love about the summit
Bringing it
is
back home though,
Mafia.
talking about tournaments and such,
I never
we did have
realized how
the
interesting Mafia was
WESG
until I watched it at the
qualifiers
summit.
a
It's
couple of
actually
weekends
pretty
ago.
interesting.
I know
Watching them all
it's
get
a
angry
couple of
and
weekends
stuff,
ago,
it's
but I'd like to say it's pretty
Yeah.
recent.
Drama.
We
Like,
had
all the
7-7,
drama.
which is Boons,
Yeah.
And then when they
Jandals,
start
Use
talking about
Coverin,
the
and
previous
Roger
games,
Dodger.
like, oh, last game you were
Going
doing
through
this.
in
And
the
then
Oz qualifier, and for the New Zealand qualifier, we had Iclan, so that's Ningy, Pengu. That's always the really good part and of it all. Who went
bring
through.
it back
They actually
home,
beat
though,
Redemption
talking about
and
tournaments and
Z.
such, that was
We did
Magic
have
Stack,
the
so Magic
WESG
through
qualifiers
Rain, Fury,
a
and
couple of
Guma.
weekends ago.
They got beaten
I know
2-0,
it's a couple of weekends
which
ago,
is a bit
but
of an interesting
I'd like
one.
to say it's pretty
I
recent.
actually
We
casted
had
some of those,
7th Heaven,
so that
which
was
is
that was a bit of
Boons,
fun and a
Jandals,
bit of an
Use
interesting
Coverin,
journey,
and
Roger Dodger.
really
for
for both in the
both
Oz
sides
qualifier
of
and for the New Zealand qualifier,
trench,
we had, if we want to
Iclan.
say it, so that's Ningy, Pengu,
Australia and New
and
Zealand.
Tops. There was that, and actually beat Redemption and Z.
X-Rag,
That was Magic Stack is coming
Magic
back from
Range,
China
Fury, and
right
Guma.
now. It's actually
They got
on
beaten
plaintiff
2-0
from which is a bit of an
which,
interesting one.
I
I
actually
actually cast
casted some of
Philippines
those,
after
so that was
competing with Happy
that was a
Feet,
bit of fun
and a bit of an interesting journey. Playing
for
pretty
both-
damn well on
I would
both
say.
sides of the trench. I'm just going to bring up their recent results for New Zealand, that was Australia and New Zealand. So there was that, and also WESG qualifiers for the Philippines qualifiers is coming back from China right now. They came second from after they got won back to the Philippines won by TNC, competing with Happy Feet. A pretty fantastic result given that X-Ray joined the roster pretty damn well. I want to say 1.5 weeks before that occurred, and I'm just going to bring up their recent results. That's one where they were playing up against a number of teams. So they were in the WESG qualifiers for the Philippines, it was like a qualifier tournament. Does hold dual citizenship. They came second, so Colourful Games Union after they got APAC champ. They got 2-1 by TNC, which is a pretty fantastic result given that kind of traveling abroad joined the roster about
that's great to
1.5 weeks before that occurred, and they
all right. I think we've kind of
where they were
exhausted
playing
the lack of
against
news
a
week
number of teams. I think
that
actually
happened.
won that tournament.
I mean,
but it's
I
like
think
a-
that's
it was
pretty,
like a
that
qualified
was pretty much projected
tournament.
since we talked
Yeah,
about something that happened a couple of
CGU,
weekends ago.
so Colourful Games Union.
Let's just move into like the. Let's just
Happy
kind of
Feet.
move into the topic.
So it's
of
always
the
good
week.
to catch up with the
Spirit
Australians
Vessel,
who are kind of traveling abroad.
One of the newer
Yeah,
items
straight to
that
hear.
came out with the patch.
All right.
All right.
Really
I think we've
right
kind
now,
of
I
exhausted
think everyone here
the
believes
lack
a very
of news
strong
week
item
that happens.
An upgrade.
I mean,
Very
I think that's
core
pretty
support
much
items,
that was pretty much projected
of
since we
Inner
talked about
Shadows.
something
So,
that happened a couple of weekends ago.
Let's get
So,
some overall thoughts.
let's just move into like the.
first year.
Let's just kind of move into the topic of the week. Spirit Vessel,
It's
one of the newest
my favorite
newer
item.
items that came out with the patch.
I mean, I believe
based-
every team should
a
have
really
one when you play.
Right now, I
And
think everyone here
I feel
believes
like-
a very strong item,
Especially support
that
players,
was
like
an upgrade
they
to
struggle,
a
right?
very
Like
core
you go
support
your
item.
first item, like whether it be
Inner
Earn or
Shadows.
whatever, and then you go 4-star, and then
let's get some overall
maybe
thoughts.
if you get
Maddie,
enough gold.
First year,
But I really
what do you
think Spirit Vessel is one of those items that like it's worth upgrading early. My favorite item with your 4-star for your Blick Dagger or whatever. I mean,
it's just
I really
so
every team
valuable.
should have one, especially like late game. And so good. I feel like, especially support players, like they struggle, right? Like, you go your first item, like whether it be Earn or whatever, and then you go 4-star, and then maybe if you get enough gold. But I really think Spirit Vessel is one of those items that like
Pray, AC.
it's worth
What do you-
upgrading early, like
thoughts?
with your 4-star or your Wood Dagger or whatever. Like it's just so value,
In
man.
terms of urn,
Especially like late
I
game.
think it's only good if you're
So
ahead.
good.
Otherwise, when you're really behind, it's not as good because like you might never really get each other.
Gal,
And I think one of the
did
strengths of
something
urn
right,
is not just
man.
its like kill potential, but also like when you're pushing, it gives you a lot of heal.
Okay.
But in terms of
Pray,
Spirit
AC.
Vessel, yeah, you see it a
What
lot
do
in pubs now because you see more from like almost
Thoughts?
every single game. It gives you a lot of stats. In terms of urn, and the build up to it is if you're ahead. Otherwise, when you're really behind, there's like the win lace, and then the it's not as good
Vitality
because
boost.
Yeah,
you might
vitality,
you might never get killed. Yeah, so you like
really
HP
charges.
NMS, which is like what you. And I think one of the strengths of urn is not just its like kill potential, but also like when you're pushing, it gives you a lot of heal.
Yeah. I think.
But in terms
a
of
couple
Spirit
people are
Vessel,
kind
yeah,
of
you
like,
see it a lot in pubs now.
Wouldn't
because
this
you see
item
more
be
from, like,
amazing
almost
up
every
against
single
Medusa?
game.
But unfortunately,
gives you a lot of
she
stats.
still has that level 20 talent that gives
And
her
the build up to it
800
is
mana.
pretty simple. So it gives
so
you
I
like
think
just
until
like the win
that's
lace
really
and then
removed,
the
which is what I'm
Vitality
honestly expecting
boost
to
up?
be,
Vitality, yeah.
at least
Yeah,
adjusted,
so you
if
like
not
HP,
removed,
NMS,
in
which is like
a
what you want
nice
in a
little mini
support.
patch that we'll probably have
Yeah,
over
it's really good.
the new year
It's
or
awesome.
something like that.
Yeah.
But
be destroyed.
yeah, I mean, a couple of people are kind of like, oh, wouldn't this item be amazing up against Medusa?
if you
But
get up to it,
unfortunately,
but I think
the thing is like she still has that level 20 talent that gives her like a kind of 800 mana,
utilizing it in the same way.
So I think until
I guess
that was probably
really
intended,
removed,
which is
it's
what I'm
been
honestly
seen
tipping
as much more
to
of
be
a
defensive
at
item,
least
and
adjusted,
I've
if
generally
not
only
removed,
seen defensive
in a
usages
nice
nice
little
little mini patch that we'll probably have
but
over
that's
the
probably
new year
because I
or
haven't
something
seen
like
too
that.
much Timber
It'll
But
be destroyed.
in my games that I've I mean it. Spirit Vessel
it's like
already
one of the
destroys so
biggest
many
counters.
heroes.
He's reactive
If you get up
basically
to it,
heals
but
them
I
for
think the
maybe
thing is like
2-3 HP.
a lot of
even a full
teams
stack.
are kind of
So
not utilizing it in the same
pretty
way
awesome
that
for that.
I guess was probably intended.
but
Where
yeah, as
it's
AC said,
been
it's
seen as
like
much
the
more of
support
a defensive item, and I've generally only seen defensive
No, yeah.
usages of it. Like as soon as you get the
but
item, that's just probably because I haven't seen too much Timber Sword. I am in my games that I've.
It makes you
casting or
viable late game
hopping,
as a support.
which it's like one
if
of
you're
the
so
biggest
far
counters.
behind,
He's reactive
at least you have
basically
that.
heals them
You
for
know,
I
like
think maybe 2-3 HP,
it does
even a full
shit late
stack.
game. Like,
So yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
pretty awesome
I can't
for
get
that.
enough of that item, man. Oh my god.
but
I've been
yeah,
mainly
as AC said,
playing
it's
supports
like the
these
support
days
string.
just because I can't
Factory,
farm
yeah,
for
I mean,
shit. But no,
all for it. Like as soon as
but
you
dude,
get the item,
because
you're just
like
I
I'm
have
always,
everything I need.
because
I
of going support, I
am
always
winning.
pick. I always generally
it
kind of
makes
pick
you
up an item
viable late
because, you
game
know,
as a
Ern's
support.
never
Like
really
if you're so far
terrible.
behind,
And,
at least you have
dude,
that.
it's just,
You know,
fucking,
like
I love that item so much.
it
heals.
does shit. Like
I can't get over how much it heals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough of that item, man. Oh my god, I've been
I
mainly
can't get
playing
over how
supports these
much
days
health
just because I
reduction it
can't
does
farm
late
for
game.
shit. No, it's so
Like they're sieging high
But dude,
ground,
because like
and you
I'm
got a
always
morph or a
because of
Timbersaur
only
or
support, I
something
always
like that
pick.
with
I always
massive-
generally
even
kind of pick up
Pudges,
an urn
especially when
because
they
you
rot.
know Urn's never
Like,
really terrible.
When Pudges just walk around with rot in their heart, they don't
dude,
realize
it's just, I fucking
how
I love that
effective
item so
Spirit
much.
Vessels
It
are.
heals. I
Like,
can't get over how much it
it's
heals.
just so much fun.
With just one charge, it's
Pudges are
ridiculous.
just like,
I
I
love
can't
it.
get over how much health reduction it does late game.
Oh no, there's
to
so
do.
much.
Like, they're sieging high ground, and you got a morph or a
obviously,
Timbersaur or
it's
something
kind of
like that
really,
with
like,
massive,
great
even
pubs,
Pudges,
so,
especially when they rot.
Just wondering about
Like, when
without
Pudges just walk
two,
around with rot in their heart, they don't realize
well, a
just
competitive
how
player now.
effective Spirit Vessels are.
How is it in the pro
Like,
meta?
it's just so much fun.
I can't
Like,
imagine it being terrible.
Pudges
like,
are just
I'm pretty
like,
sure
what?
I imagine
What's
it being,
happening?
like, a decent pickup.
That's ridiculous.
Competitive Dota.
Obviously, it's really like
really-
great in pubs.
I've
So,
never really taken notice. To
just
be
wondering
honest.
about with our two
Nothing really
competitive
comes
players.
at me.
Well, our competitive player and
when it comes to Spirit.
how is it in the pro meta?
Well, last
actually?
night I was
Just
casting
out of
the
curiosity.
Melbourne Dota Series
can't
grand
imagine it
final
being terrible,
between
like, I'm pretty
Men's Not
sure
Hot, which is
I
basically
imagine it
Godot
being,
stack,
like, a decent
and
pickup.
not right.
Fucking good.
Spirit Vessel's been like
Go dot.
competitive
Yeah,
Dota.
Godot.
Yeah,
And
I've never really
what's the
taken
other
notice, to
team
be
name?
honest.
Riz's stack. Riz cut and paste
Nothing
images
really
too.
comes at me
They're in a stack together,
when
and
it comes to Spirit Vessel.
there was a lot of Elder
Well,
Titan.
last night
and a
I was
lot of
casting
Spirit
the
Vessel.
Melbourne Dota
It was
Series
just
grand
two
final
games,
between
because Godot
Men's Not Hot,
managed
which
to
is
blow them.
basically Godot stack,
and it's kind of right.
It was like
Fucking good.
What I've kind of seen this
Go
item.
on, God
quite a
damn
bit
it.
of,
God damn it,
Dota
Jose.
series tournament that I've been casting quite a bit
And
of. It's been mainly like, what was the other
you have a
team's name? But basically
you wait, like,
Riz's
15
stack,
minutes and all of a
Riz
sudden it's this
cut and
bro
paste
vessel
used to.
and,
They're in a
you
stack
just can't
together,
heal
and
into it.
you just can't. There was a lot of Elder
It's just
Titan
impossible.
and a lot of
You
Spirit
want, you have
Vessel.
nothing.
It was just two games.
You own yourself, you have
because
nothing.
Godo
You
managed
get
to
mech,
two of them.
you have nothing still.
But
It's like, what is
it was
going
like
on?
I've kind of seen this item quite a bit
Speaking of
throughout
Elder Titan,
the Melbourne Dota series
what a
tournament that I've been casting quite a bit of. It's been mainly like,
that hero
you have an
gets
urn,
Wasn't even
and then
touched
like
in
you
the
wait like
patch.
15 minutes, and then all of a sudden
not
there's a Spirit
touched,
Vessel, and
except in the perimeter.
you just can't
And
heal
then
into it.
all
You
of
just
a
can't.
sudden, it's like,
It's just
hey,
impossible. Like you
Hey,
want and you have nothing.
agree?
You own yourself. You have nothing. You
It's
get
it's
mech.
difficult
You
to
have
counter
nothing
Morphling
still.
and any other
It's like
agi
what
hero,
is
so-
going on?
Yeah.
But I really like it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Elder
to
Titan,
be relevant again.
what a
Thanks,
broken
yeah.
piece of shit.
You know what?
That hero
Yet
is.
wasn't even touched in the patch.
Hot, like not
Still
touched,
convection.
except in the perimeter.
Plus 3
And
seconds.
then
Do you remember-
all of a sudden,
Do you remember?
it's like,
do you remember
hey,
like? Do you remember like the,
hey,
there was a patch a while ago? I
remember
don't remember if it was the new journey or like something way
It's
before it.
it's
Where
difficult down with the
Valve
Morphling and
knew
any
the
other
meme
agi
of
hero, so
you getting constantly nerfed.
it works
They
pretty
literally
damn
put in
well.
a patch note that says
It's like
they
I'm
did
waiting for
nothing to
Doxia
it.
to be relevant again.
I miss.
Yeah. Thanks, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it was, that was.
I keep
that was-
nerfing
I mean,
him, and
like,
he's still good.
Cool down.
Still good.
Cool down increased on on vacuum.
Plus 3 seconds.
Plus 3
Do
seconds.
you remember? Do you
Like,
remember?
what
Do you remember? Do you remember? Like?
Take
Do you remember? Like the there was a patch a while ago. I
really
don't remember if
popular
it was
at
the
the
new
time,
journey
because
or
it was
like
just
something
a-
way before
Yeah,
it.
it's
Where
always
because
new.
Valve knew the meme
Yeah.
of you getting constantly
That's
nerfed.
really
They literally put in a patch
Yeah,
note that
like
says
Elder
they
Titan
did
recently,
nothing
like
to it.
The Aura strats? Have you seen the Aura strats
Yeah.
that are being played right
Yeah.
now?
It was that was so.
I mean, like,
Elder Titan Venge.
it's so bad that like for 5 patches in a row, it was literally like plus 3 second cooldown, plus 3 second cooldown, plus 3 second cooldown. And everyone's like, what is going
Wait,
on?
Spirit
You just
Vessel
hate
playing this.
Darkseer. But it was because it was a really popular hero at the time, because it was just
Yeah, it's
one of those
the
team fight.
hero.
The Medusa.
Yeah, it's the universe,
In your pub,
That's
it's still
like
really
Elder-
good. The other heroes kind of
Yeah,
standing
with
out.
Elder Titan recently, like the Aura strats. Have you seen the Aura strats that are being played right now?
Just anything.
Like, Elder Titan
Are there any
Venge,
other strong heroes or
Underlord,
like more meta heroes that we're
and
seeing?
like I don't know, whatever else. Animage.
I mean,
is fucking-
Underlord is just being picked a lot.
When the
Macy,
Spirit Vessel
have
play in this.
Does that count? Yeah,
Have
It's
you
me.
have you noticed any real other heroes? Obviously, like we've got the Medusa and the Morphling,
Yeah, I
but
think it's actually
in your
really
pubs,
strong.
have you noticed any other heroes kind of standing out?
Don't support very well, so like the tanker usually gets a lot out
Like
of it,
in
and
what
they pretty
role?
much carry the game.
Just,
I
just
guess,
anything.
the
Like,
top-
are there any other
like
stronger
Essos
heroes or like more meta
Sorry,
heroes that we're
they're, like
seeing?
climbing a shitload with that hero. It's really hard to verse. In
And
like
you Pango and
Pango, I think
Mayo
Pango is
bracket?
pretty strong.
It's
Does that
Pango
count?
Pango's
Yeah,
coming
I
in.
think if you've ever played
And
against a strong
missing
Pango,
everything.
then yeah, I think it's actually really
I've
strong
done it.
because
That's how I do it.
supports in pub meta don't support very well. So like the Pango usually gets a lot out of it, and they pretty much carry the game. If you look at like the
Yeah.
top offlaners at the moment, like
Sense are
Essos,
like 100 gold
Wilson,
now, so it's
Sari,
really expensive.
they're like climbing a shitload with that hero. It's really hard to verse. So bounties
And
and
then Pango and my
as well.
MMR bracket,
Okay.
it's just them going into
I've
the
noticed a
ult
lot
and
of
banging
Shadow
into
Shaman,
walls for
but
the
I
entire
mean, I also
duration.
like
Like,
And missing
That's-
everything.
I've done it.
A lot of
That's
them.
how I know.
Yeah, I know what Apart from that, I think BH is really strong at the moment. With the
Yeah.
6 armor.
You need the right here.
And
Yeah.
because Sense got Sense are like 100 gold now, so it's really expensive to
A
commit.
bunch of people were
to, like,
talking
have
about
vision.
CK as a counter.
So bounty is definitely
like,
really
I've
strong.
been playing
Okay.
Underlord CK, and sure,
I've
like,
noticed a
you
lot
might
of Shadow
die two or
Shaman.
three times in
I mean, I've also
but
been
then,
playing a lot
like,
of Shadow
when it
Shaman.
comes to the
Underlord and
game,
Tight Hunter still
because
pretty
CK
strong,
can't farm.
I'd say.
I am seeing a lot of
It feels like,
Underlords.
Yeah, I know
Level
Titan
up with
Hunter
him.
are relatively
and
strong.
then just like
Underlord's just so
studying Greaves, so
strong,
like whenever he
though.
throws stuff at you,
Yeah.
it's
You,
like,
just
I
have,
don't
you
care.
need the right hero
You
to shut him
just, like,
down in lane, and then he can
studying
become kind of
Don't
useless.
care.
Mm.
You just trapped inside Malak. A bunch of people were talking about CK as a counter, but like I've been playing Underlord into CK, and sure, like you might die 2 or 3 times in lane, but then like when it comes to the mid late game, because CK can't farm,
Yeah, pretty much. I just
And
know he like does
just
a few things. and it's,
auto
like,
level him, and then just
whatever.
like have Guardian Greaves, so like whenever he throws stuff at you, you're just like, I don't care. You just like crit Guardian Greaves, you don't care. And you just trap
Yeah.
inside Malice.
They've been
Sorry, I
playing
put a
really
malice.
well.
Underlord is one of those heroes that I don't play, and I don't like playing against it either. Just a hero that I avoid. Like, it's kind of like that.
Introduction aura. Oh no.
Yeah, pretty much. I just know he like does a few things, and it's like annoying. It's like whatever. Really good at taking as well. Brew's also really strong because a lot of players.
It's pretty,
I think a lot of
pretty
supports know how
disgusting.
to zone against him properly. Yeah. And he's really
What
good
about
against
Razor and
popular
Brewmaster?
supports like,
They've been
oh
put
yeah,
up by.
Razor is so strong at the moment. Pubs picking winter. I think Razor is really strong. He's so mobile. Super fast, doesn't take any damage. Farms relatively quickly. Scale's okay if the player knows how to farm with it properly, and really good at taking objectives as well. Brew's also really strong because a lot of players, I think a lot of supports know how to zone against him properly, and he's really good against popular supports like Winter. Like you see Winter a lot. We see a lot of pubs picking Winter. And he can always like Drunken Haze the Winter, so like when he uses his Q, doesn't take any damage. Yeah, and a lot of like, I would say like a lot of low skill carries as well don't know what to do when they get Drunken Haze. So they sort of like do it a little and they just miss a shitload of last hits. As soon as you leave your carry, or like as soon as you see one support and he's level 6, he just gets a solo kill.
There's a lot of tide.
Yeah, and then
Anymore.
and that does like mental damage to the carry and the support, and then they like leave the lane pretty much, and then the Brew just gets like free farm and gets like a free
I
rest.
haven't seen Centaur.
It's
that
like
pub
that.
tilt factor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mental damage is key.
I mean,
Yeah, a lot of
it really
top
is.
laners are spamming Brew as well.
Yeah.
The Dodos, yeah. The climbing a
It's
lot
like
with it.
I've seen a lot of Brew Pango, the occasional Underlord whenever it's a good game for it. I don't think there's a lot of Tide anymore. Also, a lot of people were talking about Centaur being really strong, but then like I never see it in like my
Yeah, I
pubs
never
or
see
like
Centaur
being
that much
played well.
either.
I haven't seen Centaur this in the entire 7.0 thing in my pubs.
I mean, SS Nelson's been playing a lot of it, but like in comps. But he's mainly been getting like Brewmaster and stuff, so that's what I've seen a lot of. But I think it's still like as strong and as good as it always has been. Where like, you just press R and then slows don't affect you. You don't care. But it's still one of those things that I guess just other heroes are better. Like I'd honestly prefer a Batrider on my team to a Centaur because BKB piercing lockdown is just amazing.
I think on my team, whenever we saw, because Brew was like really high priority, if you ever saw a Brew on the other team, I'd always say pick Centaur, because the idea of it is like the Brew wants to fight really early, so they jump in their ulti, and then he ultis, and then the Centaur ultis, so you can immediately disengage, and then like the Brew just wastes his ulti.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah,
so, like,
no, that
was
sounds
like that's like the idea behind it. So, yeah, I think
So really,
It's the same
only
idea
good as a
behind-
counter.
Yeah, it's the same.
yeah. I think a lot of
It's the same idea behind like Wyvern and stuff like that, where like up against a Brewmaster, you just ult the Earth Panda, and then it just draws everyone towards it. You just don't care. You just run away, because then he can't stun you. Because the initial target it goes to the BKB on. Panda is the only one which is nice.
Okay.
I think a lot of players don't know, but like when the Brew ultis, you just sort of just have to kill the Fire Panda, and it takes away a lot of his DPS. Like that's what you should do. Just kill the Fire Panda, like rather than run away from it. Because you see like the Brew just raping one person, then everyone's like, oh fuck, oh what do you do? Like you should just try kill the Fire Panda, and then it's alright. Our prey's lagging a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. You know what? With probably lagging, I think we're gonna end the podcast there, just because we went way off topic. But yeah, all right. Thanks for everyone watching. Of course, I've been X0. This is Praetorian Trap AC. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.